Good day everyone, my name is Jason Ramlal and this video is all about securing remote desktop for Windows XP. Well, you might be asking yourself, why do this? Well, many people use Windows XP remote desktop feature as a way to easily access their home PC, but opening up a connection to administrator account on your system can be very harmful. And when I say that, a lot of person use this opportunity to hack into your system. So there are a few steps that you could take to minimize this. So basically this is what this video is about. So we're gonna go to start, then we're gonna go to control panel, then we're gonna go to system. What we're gonna do, we're gonna actually limit the amount of users that could actually log into the system. Then we're gonna go to remote. We're gonna ensure that allow remote systems invitation to be sent from this computer is checked. We're going to check this box here also, allow users to connect remotely to this computer. Then we're going to go to select remote users. Then we're going to go to add. Then we're going to go to advanced. And here we're going to select the users. We're going to go to find now. And you're going to OK the administrator, add the administrator. Then we're going to go to advanced again. We're going to add the computer XP as itself. I'm going to click OK. Hit OK here. I'm going to hit OK and then OK. Basically this that feature that we did there doesn't really afford much security, because you could see that you will still be able to log on as any administrator account on the system. So to rectify this problem, we will go to start. We're going to hit run and then we're going to enter the following command. As you can see, we have entered the following command. You're going to ensure that you will get this entire command to for the next step in this phase. Hit OK. So here we are in the local security settings. So having reached here, we're going to go to local policies, and we're going to go to user rights and assignment. Then we're going to go to allow logon to terminal services, and in this area here you see that the administrators have access. So we're going to hit administrators and we're going to hit remove. We're going to hit apply and then OK. At this point, you might be asking yourself or telling yourself, this was a lot of security setting that was enabled here. How could someone still get into my system? Well, they can, and there are a lot of applications and tools out there that will use brute force to guess passwords and log on remotely. You wouldn't really be able to stop this, but you could make it harder for them, whoever trying to log in to gain access. You could do something or activate a setting called account lockout policy. This is basically if someone try to guess your account passwords after a few times, it would lock out. So this is a very neat way that you could afford or assist in trying to minimize these hackers. So to do this, firstly you will have to go back to your local security settings. Then you're going to go to account lockout. So you're going to go to account policies. You're going to double click on account lockout policies, and here you could have actually here you see the account lockout policy options. So you have account lockout duration. This is how long the account will be locked out before someone could gain back access to it. They have the account lockout threshold, and you have the reset account lockout counter. This is basically used to reset the account after it has been locked. Just back to the account lockout threshold. This is the amount of failed login attempts is allowed before the actual account is locked, right? And in the event that account is locked, you can unlock it by following these steps. First, you're going to have to go to start control panel. You're going to go to administrative tools. Let's maximize this a bit here. We're going to go to computer management. Going to go to local users and groups. We're going to click on users, and here we're just going to click on the user or whoever account is locked. And in these boxes you see the option to account is disabled, account, and this box that is kind of like a watermark here, just under the account is disabled, account is locked out. If the account was locked, this box would have been checked with the highlights. You would have actually be able to uncheck this box. Okay, now Windows XP defaults to allowing minimal or no encryption on a remote desktop connection. So to rectify this, what you would want to do, let me just close off some of these checkboxes here. You would want to go to start, then you're going to go to run. If you recall, this is a command that we used earlier on. Now the next step, basically we're going to use most of these strings from this command here. All we're going to replace, we're just going to replace the SEC, POL. We're going to replace that with GPEDIT. Then we're going to hit enter. Okay, so here we have our group policy window options. Okay, in this section here, we're going to go to computer configuration. Then we're going to go to administrative templates. Then we're going to go to Windows components, terminal services, and lastly we're going to go to encryption and security. Okay, we're going to proceed to set client connection encryption level, and here we're going to enable. We're going to select the enable box, and in the drop box and encryption level we're going to hit the high level. This will force the client to use 128-bit security. We're going to hit apply and then OK. There's another option here, always prompt client for password and password upon connection. We're going to hit that. This for the machine not to store the password or give any password prompts. So we're going to hit enable, and then we're going to hit apply and then OK. Another added security feature you could utilize is changing the TCP port. To achieve this, you would want to go to start, and you're going to go to run, and in the box here you're going to enter the command regedit. Okay, that is REGEDIT. This will bring up a registry editor. From here you're going to navigate to HKey local machines, and you're going to go to system, then you're going to go to current control set, then we're going to go to terminal servers, As I said, we're going to go to Win Stations. Then we're going to go to RDP TCP. Then we're going to scroll through here until we see port number. Okay, here it is, port number. This option here, we could change the value to a port number, but we're going to use the default port, which is 3389, and we're going to hit OK. And finally, last thing we could possibly do is whitelist the IP address, and to do that we're going to go to Start, Control Panel. Let's maximize this a bit here. I'm going to go to Firewall, then we're going to go to Exceptions, we're going to go to Remote Desktop, and we're going to hit Edit. Okay, in this option here we could actually change the port, but we have a default already set with the 3389. We're going to leave that. We're going to go to Change Scope, and in this option here we could actually limit the local network to a specific set of IP addresses. You see here, there's example. If we want, we could select what IP address we want to be limited to this machine. So basically that's it. I'm gonna click OK. We're just gonna close all these stuff here. Yes, and I think that's the end. In fact, this is the end of my tutorial, where I would have shown you the process or the procedure in securing remote desktop for Windows XP. Until next time, goodbye.